Hello!
Why did we buy this car?
V10. That's
V10?
it. That's the only reason.
That's really the only reason. This has been going on for like 2 months.
2 months.
And a kind of similar story to the Taurus, how it was like in the process for a while.
Yeah.
Before we actually bought it.
So I saw the car and I was like, oh hey, we should consider buying this. And then we were like, well, I saw it the exact same time we hit the deer around that area.
Yeah, it was like, I remember
Around
you were
the
thinking
time.
about like just getting that instead, and like, but it was kind of unsure. So
Yeah. So then I saw that a few days later it sold. So I was like, okay, well, that sucks. We kind of cried about it. And then I'm looking and I get a message from the dude who was selling this car. And it's like, hey, are you still interested in the car? Possibly. What's up? He's like, well, the guy who bought it from me got in a little over his head. They were just kind of wanted to tinker with it, fix. It had a few issues before that we talked about.
So originally this car had, what was it? It said they had a fuel leak. It had a leak coming from the flex pipes in the exhaust. It had like a weird like misfire where it was like in limp mode and all this stuff.
And then it also followed by like 30 codes.
Yeah, tons of codes, which is to be expected. The person that bought it fixed the flex pipes. They fixed the fuel leak, and then they were still just having tons of codes and they couldn't figure out what was going on. And we said, you know what? The price is right. This is basically the cheapest V10 in the country.
Yep. $3 grand. You can't find a V10 with 97,000 miles.
That's
like,
yeah.
We jumped on it.
We bought it. Yeah. So this is the new flip project. We ended up buying the cheapest V10 in the country, unconfirmed, but I'm pretty sure, judging from things I've heard recently. And just stick around to see what we find. But this thing does have, it's a 5.2 liter V10. It is basically a Lamborghini with, out the Lamborghini.
Without the guinea and the lamb.
It's basically the same motor, which is just freaking cool. We've already just been like having so much fun with this car because it's something so different for us. But
yeah, technically second Audi we've worked on.
Yeah.
First one being Jack's.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
but
he's in this episode. The guy that could never win a race to me.
Yeah, the guy who
for
lost to a PT Cruiser. Rest in peace to Jack as well as his Audi. This is how we fixed the cheapest V10 in the country for 50 cents.
Pretty much. You probably can't see back there. Well, maybe you can. There's a trailer back there. And we're going to pick up another car today. And it's something really cool. So we're gonna continue cruising and we'll see you guys soon. Let me sit in this thing. The interior's not too bad. It needs to be cleaned, but ooh, it's slippery. That starter's so cool. What is this? That's an old iPhone plug. Dude, what is that? Freaking 480p? Freaking 2008 YouTube quality. No, that's a Cruise. Gotta get a clip for the vlog with Jack. The guy that could never win a race to me is finally back in New York. Yeah, I can feel the stutter.
Because it's 10 cylinders.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not freaking bad. Does the AC work?
Yeah, it does. It's nice and cold.
Oh, yeah, it is cold.
12 seconds later.
Okay, boys. What's going on right now?
Jack is back from Florida, so like always, we're cutting the muffler off.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, this always happens.
You guys remember this guy?
Oh!
This is the guy that couldn't win a race against me. You remember?
Yeah, I did. In the TT, but then I blew my transmission.
Yeah. We got the Audi here now, so we're gonna have some straight pipe action. I'm using the zoomed in lens and I shouldn't be right now, so we can hear what this thing sounds like in typical fashion.
Ready?
Yep. It is Misfire.
Why isn't it throwing a bit?
My money's on O2 sensors.
Oh.
It sounds like freaking two-step, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like Lamborghini.
No, it's total limb.
Dude, it sounds so cool. Oh my god, yeah, that Misfire, bro.
Day 2.
Day 2 of diagnostics on the V10 Audi. What in the world happened to this car?
Why is there broken glass? It's tinted too. Huh.
There's glass over here even. What in the world? That's kind of sus.
Someone broke it and hid it.
What does that note say?
Elmo.
Elmo.
I don't know what that is.
I always knew. It does look kind of like
right.
yams.
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 This car was
They
driven.
were smuggling yams over the border in this thing.
Bruh.
So if you guys have been around any German car specifically for any length of time, you've probably heard of OBD11 and things like VATCOM and stuff like that. OBD11 is like a little dongle that's like your typical OBD dongle, but it allows you to do a ton of stuff, and it's specifically meant for a lot of like Volkswagen Audi stuff. I think I'm talking kind of out of my butt right now,
yeah,
because I don't really know a ton about OBD11. But the car came with OBD11. The previous owner had one that they'd used with the car, and they decided just keep it because like I'm not going to use it again. So we've been using that. Eli's been going through. You can literally test so many different things, and
so
you
watch.
can.
I'm gonna turn on. So it says circuit's low, but for the second fan it works. Now watch the percentage, and you can hear the fan kick on.
Yep.
It'll go higher and higher until I shut it off. There's 90%. But now if I switch it to number 1. That one must not be working properly because
Yeah, it's not coming on at all.
But then let's go to something that we can hear.
Intake manifold runner bank 1.
You should be able to see that at the front of the engine.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah. So that's working.
So there's, based on all these saying circuit is low and short to ground, now we just have to hunt down where all the ground wire locations are, because we found a couple just in the engine bay and they were like green.
Yeah, they were not looking good. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if we get under the car and find that some of the grounds, if there's more than one or whatever grounds a lot of these things depend on to ground to the chassis, are just like completely corroded and bad, especially because the car has had some important maintenance and work done to it previously. You know, wires get juggled around a little bit, and that can be the final straw that will, you know, pull something like that out. Time to continue digging in and see what we can find. Right, Eli?
Yes. I'm trying to find ground locations at the moment.
Yes.
Hello!
So we found a blown fuse. We're not sure what it is or how important it is, but it is in the conjunction box under the hood, which I didn't know existed until just like 2 or 3 minutes ago. We swapped it for another fuse, more unimportant fuse from inside the car, and we're gonna see if that did anything. There are gonna be some map sensors unplugged though, because of the intakes being off. I guess we'll see. That started quicker. Yeah, that's interesting. Keep revving it. It's still misfiring?
It kind of just sounds like it has a misfire now.
Which one was it?
It was like the 3rd or 4th 15 from the left.
All right, well, that's something. We could try to throw the intakes in and see if that helps too.
Yeah,
But yeah, we got
I'll scan it and then clear it, even though it took
yeah, we got the OBD11 on it right now. We'll see what we're working with. It does. I'll put a clip of how it sounded when you started it before right now.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a lot better.
Yeah. Did we just fix it?
I don't know. We still have lights on.
We need to figure out what that fuse was so we can figure that out. But we also need to figure out
Here.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. There's wiring in the front and like lights and stuff. There's still, even when the car is running, there's still stuff to get worked out. But if we can get the car, like, so we figured out whatever gremlin was wrong, and if it's related to that fuse, that's huge. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, we definitely did something.
Yeah, I think so.
So let's
Did you check the codes again?
they didn't have any.
Literally no codes.
Not yet.
No codes.
Nothing came up instantly
Bruh.
like it did last time.
Yeah. The headlight's just like trying so hard and it's not, yeah. We have a headlight out.
Well, it's definitely got a misfire still, but that's probably because the oil. Should I get on it a little bit?
A little bit. Dude, it sounds like a Lamborghini.
Dude, it let us get up there. It's not in limp mode anymore.
No, it's not.
Bro!
Dude,
Freaking
that sounded crazy. Let's
fist
go
bump
fist
me.
bump.
I can't see you.
I was gonna say the people at home can't see anything right now, but dude, that sounds so cool.
Holy crap.
That sounds so cool. Well, we gotta figure out what the heck that was. It could have just been blown from the high pressure fuel or whatever.
Yeah.
It runs perfectly fine.
Let's go.
It sounds so cool.
And this engine's known for like the higher end power.
Yeah, no, you could feel that.
You can
It's
feel
fast.
it like it wants to go, and I wasn't fully matted.
Yeah, how much throttle do you think you were giving it?
I got to the button, the click, but
Okay.
not. Bro.
Dude, that's crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty excited because in this first episode, not only did we pick up the car, straight pipe the car, and do a bunch of stuff with the car as far as diagnosing is concerned, we also figured out actually what the main issue was, which was a fuse that was blown, and we don't know still what the fuse is for. There's not a lot of information on the internet in general about these cars, but about that fuse box, literally it's like, there's no talk of it anywhere on the internet that we can find so far. Me and Eli have both done a lot of research and we're still trying to figure out exactly why that fuse was blown and what it was for and what all was going on with that and why it was throwing all those codes and going into limp mode. But it seems to be solved now. The car is running well and I'm really excited for this project to be here on the channel. It does need more work. It does misfire still. It has a cylinder 9 misfire. It sounds funny to say that. Cylinder 9. We have to figure out exactly what's going on with that. It could simply be because we have a small valve cover leak and it could be leaking down in on the spark plug. There was some oil puddled in there, so we'll clean them out and check some things over like that and see what we're working with. A couple small things like that, a couple wiring things in the front that needs to be taken care of and a few things cleaned up, and then we can go ahead and focus on the body work and getting this car looking perfect again. The paint needs a detail and a polish desperately, so do the headlights. I have faith that we can get the headlights looking good again. Need to get a headlight bulb for it, bunch of stuff like that. We need to clean these wheels up because as you can see around the edge, somebody liked to hit curbs a lot. And we're gonna take care of that hopefully and get these current wheels looking better. And that's gonna be a really fun episode or two here on the S6, the Audi/Lamborghini V10 S6 here. I love this car so much. It's gonna make me sad to see it go because I know that eventually it will. I mean, maybe some miracle will happen. Maybe this series will go viral and I'll be able to keep it. But if there was any chance I would be able to, I totally would keep this car because it's just awesome. It's insanely fast. Definitely probably the fastest car we've had our hands on here. Really excited for this series. I hope you guys are too. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, and if you are hyped to see the next videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you're new, and hit the little bell next to it so you'll get notified hopefully whenever we upload a video. Also, social media in the description. Instagram primarily is what I use. I post a lot of cool sneak peeks there. We stay busy here, so sometimes you guys get updates over there way before the videos are ready to come out. So really cool way to stay up to date is by following us there. Quite the episode 1, but episode 2 and the next episodes are going to be freaking awesome on this car. Be sure to stay tuned for the newest flip project, new channel series, and love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless and peace out.